Well, 3 to go now till finals for Div 12 Ressies. This is round 19 now. The team we'll be versing in this round is the Werribee Tigers. We already got the minor premiership sealed as I reckon we'll actually look to rest our main squad for round 21 against Ballarat. Also on this round, well, we've only got 2 rounds to go in SANFL Inclusive League until we got the finals. On this round of Inclusive League, it's round 13 now. Well, for this one, except for Twisty Free and Way 17. Safe to say, well, for the first time in this series, we might be pretty much going with our default starting lineup. Now, there's a few changes in this one. Hamilton's out. Coming in is Archie Shepherd. We'll have his brother Miles. Come in for Carbad 22, as he'll be in Canberra, as he'll likely be in Canberra that week to watch GWS versus the Gold Coast Suns. The battle of Petrarca versus Oliver. So we'll be playing Shep for this one instead. Headchee, I reckon he'll be away. So I reckon, well, so to say, let's give Matty Knight a run for this one. This is our strongest side in a while. Oh, this will be the first time Carbad has missed a game since round 6. Clockson's back in the team. Haz is still in. Got Kados and Caldwell. Also got Gabbett coming in as, even though his team Essendon played the previous night against Collingwood. Well, let's give Sedgy a run instead of Gabs. And that is our 23 already picked for round 19. And we'll get you to the game now. Look at this, 2 rounds to go now.
Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. It's great to have you with us at Chirnside Park. This is the round 19 match between Werribee and the Ants. This is tantalising. 2 heavyweights going toe-to-toe. Both will be thinking about not just securing a top 4 spot, but that all-important home qualifying final. And out they come, led by their skipper. Daniel Harford joins me. Who's your pick today, Harf?
G'day, Hutto. I like the Tigers. They're underdogs, but I think they're capable of more than they've shown recently. And today might be the day that they raise the bar for themselves.
We'll see if you're right, Harf. Thank you. As the teams huddle, the 2 captains shake hands for the toss of the coin. It's first up against third, and they are just about ready to put it all on the line. A great game in prospect as we get underway. Conway wins the first ruck contest. Longmire getting his hands on it early. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Good work rate. Tidy ball. The Ants are out of trouble. Searching kick. That's a strong mark. What's he got on offer? Normally delivers. Brown uses the body well. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Bennett, great body work. Golden opportunity here.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
They get full value for a deep entry.
Marks inside 50 are worth their weight in gold when you go back and convert the goal.
The Ants are off to the ideal start. Conway palms it down. McCluggage, Pavlidis. Good penetration on the kick. Who's front and centre? Time to turn on the Jets. 6 points on the way. No, he'll have to settle for one, courtesy of the post.
He really should have capitalised on that, but not to be.
Davis brings it back in. Maluel went bang. Throws it on the boot. Good thinking and good execution too. Can he hit a target? Munro wins the contest hands down. They've opened them up here. Careful ball movement. Knight in the clear on centre wing. Well played. Gives it everything. McDonald gets to the front spot.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
This is exactly what they would have hoped for early in the match. Scoreboard pressure.
The Ants having a good patch. The big men fly. Robinson spills out in the tackle. Had some assistance. Here's a chance to get it forward. It's a big kick. Is it big enough? In he goes.
Kicking at his first.
As simple as it gets.
The Tigers are on the back foot. That was possibly a bit too easy.
The Ants are lighting it up early. Conway wins it out of the centre. McCluggage, Pavlidis, Shepherd, Spoils, Clark, Johnson. To open their account, is it there? No.
Lucky he's not the kind to be easily deterred.
Davis to bring it back in. The Ants having a great patch. Good kick. It's eluded him. Brown, can he mop up? Going for territory. That's an impressive mark. Munro doesn't often waste it. Honours the lead. Handballs it to nobody. Delivers a long ball. The Ants looking dangerous.
To really stamp some authority on this match.
He's given it a tug and missed.
The mark deserved a goal, but it wasn't to be.
Brew tasked with the kick in. Quality delivery by foot. Good handball. Ayres, normally creative. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. The Tigers have some worries now. He's copped one high.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
Struck it well. No problems there.
The Tigers aren't looking like it at the moment. They simply aren't coping with the pressure.
The Tigers really need to respond now. Caldwell slaps it out. Robinson, they've coughed it up. Conway getting involved. Can he impose himself on the match? Clark working hard and being rewarded.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
This will be a close thing, but close enough isn't good enough.
Those sorts of shots just have to be goals when you're trying to come from behind.
They've set up well for the kick-in. The kick was centimetre perfect. Probing ball. Manages to find a teammate. The Ants are playing some great footy. Knight. It's no place for the faint-hearted. The umpire will have it. Conway wins the hit out. Grundy, an ill-directed hand pass. What's he got on offer? Longmire reads the play so well. Lohman under pressure. Conway. It's a hot footy. Scrounges a kick. Bouncing ball. The fans will be happy to see this. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Conway punches it out of the ruck. Grundy. Pavlidis. The Tigers are good with their hands. Has he got enough on it? He had no interest in taking any chances.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Munro with the footy. He's hit up the lead. Takes the safe option. He's carried it over the line.
The Ants have gone some way to taking the crowd out of this, and we all know that's a big part of the battle when you travel interstate.
Caldwell wins it down. Got to get rid of it. Longmire in heavy traffic. Is that holding the ball? Robinson. Caldwell. Solid tackle. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. Drives it inside the forward 50. Davis had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Robinson read it well and claims the mark. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Longmire takes an excellent grab. It's come unstuck. The Ants are red hot at the moment. Knight in the centre square. Can he find a teammate? Bangs it long. Pinner with the big fist. He's wrapped up. Gets his kick despite the heat. That was a big risk to take, and it's backfired.
As long as they're consistent, that's all we want to see. To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
The Ants look like running away with it. There's another.
Werribee, where are you? The match has started.
The Ants, with the first 5 goals of the match, they're looking formidable. Conway slaps it out. Grundy. Cousins. He ran into a brick wall. They're tackling with venom today. Conway with the tap. Pavlidis. Grundy. Lohman. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Cousins. Brew. You have to be tough to play this game. There are no easy kicks out there, that's for sure.
The Tigers are hanging in there, but they probably need the next goal, really.
Conway in the right spot at the right time. The need is pressing, and he delivers with a sublime finish.
A midfielder who consistently hits the scoreboard is a real valuable commodity in modern footy.
The Tigers have opened their account. Caldwell looking for territory. Neat little worm burner. They're going hammer and tong. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. He's blazed away. In he goes.
I'm going to make a big call here. It's only early and the scoreboard's not out of hand yet, but this has got some hallmarks of a smashing.
From the pocket, looks good, is good.
2 scoring shots, 2 goals. He'll be happy with that.
The Ants have made a fast start here, which is important to do away from home. The big men fly. Robinson. Quick kick towards centre half forward. He's been called to play on. Well done. Who's got the wheels? White. He's been dispossessed. Grundy puts his head over it. This is good ball movement. Gives some ground with a handball. Great play. Slips through his fingers. Davis didn't need to be asked twice. He's drawn a crowd. Gone. Caught napping in a dangerous spot.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness. To inject some life into this contest.
The kick is wide and out of bounds on the full. That's a useful ball. Good work rate. They're playing with purpose and poise. Lucas on a lead. What can they muster from the back half? Ignoring the corridor for now. It's a bad mistake. Goes long. Punched away. Cousins comes free in the tackle. They have absolutely spifflicated him. No free kick and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Caldwell, the winner there. Robinson takes them on. Normally delivers. Smith doing what he does best. Knight. His hand passing is a weapon. Might be time for one more score here. Grundy gathers. He's copped some of his own medicine. The Ants have set down a marker and they're going to be hard to beat as the players retreat to their huddles. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Ants really turned it on in that first quarter. They've well and truly thrown down the challenge. They've had a lot more of the footy and they look like scoring nearly every time they go forward. You've got to match them in close because they don't give the ball back as much as some sides do.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. The big men fly. Longmire, Lohman running in support. The Tigers not at their best so far. Cousins, that's commitment to the cause. Great tackling technique there. Caldwell slaps it out.
The Tigers are not getting their hands on the ball anywhere near enough, so they need to turn that around if they're going to go on to win.
Conway showing his skills. Longmire, Maluel affects the turnover for a much-needed goal, and he has put it through.
They needed to get the first of the second quarter, and they have.
The Tigers with the first of the second term. Conway wins it out of the centre. Longmire, he's not one to take a backward step. Knight always looked likely.
To make it effectively a 5-goal game.
Kicks it goal, and that's travelling straight over the goal umpire's hat.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Ants with a steadying goal. Caldwell, the winner there. Had some assistance. They cannot keep him quiet. Gorringe has it within range.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
Two already today. Can he make it 3? You bet he can.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Ants will be hard to stop now. The big men fly. Grundy Got to get it on quickly. Good thinking and good execution too. Penetrating ball. Who's front and centre? Rogers squeezes the kick. The Ants have winners everywhere. Doesn't often waste it. They're moving the footy well here. Robinson just shoveled it out.
Well, heading in round 13 of the Inclusive League,
Dangerous to leave on his own.
we have got some alarming news. That would absolutely shock everyone. Time to relax. Close your eyes.
That's offline.
Think happy thoughts.
I think he was committed to taking a shot before
We have got some disturbing news. I mean, we got some alarming news that is going to shock everyone. Christie's just beat Kelburn! By 2 points!
They're a big chance here. Caldwell, great.
Christie's actually won!
One side working hard at the moment, and the other side just sitting back waiting for their
Wow, well done, Christie's!
He can smell a goal from a long way off, but his kick is astray.
He did the hard work with a tremendous mark, but let himself down with the kick.
Smith tasked with the kick in. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it.
Oh my days. Who would have thought this would happen in this season?
Davis is proving a massive
Christie beating Kilburn.
He's outmarked two.
The previous year's Wooden Spooners win against the previous year's Premiers.
Touch and go. It's go.
As an Athelston man myself, I'm very proud of the Christie's boys for the way they've been playing in this game against Kilburn. They gave it a real fight right towards the end. The persistence pays off.
Buckling under the pressure. Watts wins it down. Longmire. Pavlidis kicks inside the forward 50. Davis stripped of it. Munro ever reliable. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? Longmire. Pavlidis. He looked to have been taken high and the umpire thought so too. The Tigers have been out of sorts. Big tackle laid. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. The two big men do battle. Pavlidis, Longmire. Here's an opportunity. He's found the middle, and did they ever need that?
He's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Maybe there's a glimmer of hope. Just a glimmer. Punch clear. McCluggage, Longmire. What can he do with it? Watts, Grundy gets the kick away. Munro tries to...
And the upsets continue in this round. Kenilworth lose by 1 point against Salisbury.
They've worked it well.
They lost to the team at second bottom.
Missed the target by a long one.
Tidy ball.
Oh my days. That is another upset. First Christie's won and then Salisbury won.
Can that ignite them? They haven't been playing.
Well, could that be the... Well, they could avoid the wooden spoon. Depending how they go against Christie's next week. Well, this is going to give them a lot of confidence.
The Tigers have made inroads just when they looked in trouble. Watts showing his skills. Longmire on the same.
They must have had a lot of players sent off. Well, could we see Kenilworth out of the finals?
The man on the spot had his marked.
To finish off the good work.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? No.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
Davis to bring it in. Quality delivery by foot. He's had little impact so far. Davis pushes into space and receives the footy. The Ants are out of trouble. Knight with a chance to run. Robinson picking their way through. Well played. What's he got on offer? Bangs it long. Lucas has bobbed up. Golden opportunity here.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? He has.
A case of too strong and too good. I don't think there was much more the defender could have done.
We're expecting a good close game today, but so far it's been nothing of the sort. The big men fly. McCluggage, Longmire, Brew, looking to peg one back. Clark, working hard and presenting well. Kellett is like a magnet in that forward line.
The Tigers are flat at the moment. Perhaps a goal here would energise them.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dobbed it.
They've looked to the likely source to provide a spark, and he's done just that.
The Tigers haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Watts showing his skills. Longmire doing the grunt work. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Grintel at centre half-back. That's almost worth a kick. Ball spills free in the tackle. It must be his birthday. Lays it off. Munro. They're playing with purpose and poise. Manages to find a teammate. Lucas. Desperate defence. He's set upon. No way through there, and they'll reset. Watts wins the tap. Longmire. No easy exit. We've got another.
Can the upsets try and continue? Could Tea Tree Gully get the job done against Godwood?
Got his palm to it. Robinson.
Well, it seems anyone can actually win.
Someone finally clear the footy.
The Tigers are hanging in there, but they probably need the next goal, really.
Quarter time, Tea Tree Gully lead by 8 points against Godwood. Half time,
Searching kick. Caldwell.
Tea Tree Gully by 14 points.
This should work for them.
3/4 time.
Yes. Disciplined defence called for and provided.
Tea Tree Gully lead by 28 points.
Get the ball down the other end quickly.
Final scores, we have Tea Tree Gully 14-6-90. Goodwood 10-2-62.
The kick was centimetre perfect.
And we got ourselves another upset. Well, Goodwood Saints went down at Tea Tree
A
Gully.
little subdued, dare I say it, they're becoming concerned.
Well, that means Tea Tree Gully are pretty much in the driver's seat right now to make finals.
McCluggage, Longmire, bad error there. That hand pass was telegraphed. Honours the lead. What's he got on offer? The Tigers, not at their best so far. The kick was ill-directed. Going for territory. Robinson takes the mark and can extend the margin.
The Ants with a late chance.
He hasn't troubled the scorers, and he won't with that effort. Good kick. It's a dreadful mistake. Golden opportunity here.
He's already got 2 on the board, and he's proving a real handful.
He hasn't looked like missing today. Here's another. Oh, I put the moz on him.
Did all the hard work only to let himself down with a kick.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Can he hit a target? Gorringe trying to bring the Crummers into play. He's normally good on his non-preferred. He's under close attention. They've given it back. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Knight made the footy his. He's drawn a crowd. They've got enough time for one more here. Punch clear. Plenty of heat in this game. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. There was no way past that tackle, and we'll have another stoppage. The two big men do battle. Knight, can he get a shot away? Sweeping handball. The major interval is upon us. Lots to debate and discuss during the halftime break for fans, commentators and coaches alike. What's happening down there, Gary?
The Ants are on a roll. They've been on top in a lot of areas, but the precision and speed of some of their ball movement has really stood out. You just wonder whether we're going to see a meaningful response or whether the tone is now set for the rest of the match.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again. Caldwell wins it. Robinson. They cannot keep him quiet. Gorringe is a beacon in that forward line.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
This time, maybe... No.
It's a disappointing miss, but it created an opportunity that perhaps not many would have.
Can they finally get it into their forward line? Clark.
Meanwhile, at Broadview Oval,
Doesn't often waste
Broadview
it.
Tigers have just completed the biggest inclusively comeback of all time against the Raggies,
It's a hot footy.
as they have done like what Essendon did in 2001 against the Rose, and they've done like what the Saints did last year against last season against Melbourne.
Robinson. He's called.
But when they came from 50 points down at that stage to win the match.
Drives it inside the forward.
But except Broadview have come from well down by 70 points in the second quarter against Athelston. They come back to win by a point.
It was never missing.
A classic case of a forward finishing off the good work upfield.
Well, that win could actually seal Broadview to minor premiership.
The Ants on the board first after halftime. Caldwell got his palm to it. Robinson
That could be the dub. That could seal Broadview the minor premiership.
He kicked the last one pretty
If they could beat Kenilworth in the last round, even the percentage doesn't matter. Minor premiers 2026. Here they come.
Gee, he'll be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
The Tigers are struggling to transition.
Riley and the king of the SANFL, if you're watching this,
Can he impose
in
himself on the match?
Broadview's comeback win against Athelston, you went out there and played like Nasiah Wanganeen Malera from his part of St Kilda's comeback win over Melbourne. In his game, he had 48 possessions, 19 marks, 9 goals,
Real danger of taking a big percentage hit now.
and 14 tackles. That's got to be a Frevo game right there.
The Ants look in the mood to dish out a real hiding here. The big men fly. Good handball. This is promising. Through the centre square he goes. Not his best. In he goes.
These forwards and midfielders have great connections. No wonder at all they're scoring so freely.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
The Ants can do no wrong. You've got to make the most of these matches.
The Tigers might need to crack open plan C in a minute. Punch clear. Longmire. Pavlidis throws it on the boot. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Munro, you asked for it, you got it. You can't afford to do that too often. That's good vision. Gee, they're playing well. He hasn't been himself today. Davis with a chance to run. The Tigers have no answers. The Ants having a great patch. Knight, he ran into a brick wall. The kick is precise. Can anyone get to the drop zone? It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
The Ants have been ruthless today. It's been an awesome performance.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
No doubt it's hard to stop a team when their ball movement's as good as this. But the most troubling thing is it's been allowed to be good.
The Tigers will be burning the tape of this match. The big men fly. McCluggage, Longmire. They're moving the footy quickly. Punched away. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Gone. Caught napping in a dangerous spot.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Rogers judged the flight well. Some indirect ball movement here. That's an impressive mark. Sizes up what's ahead. Brown, all on his own. They have absolutely spifflicated him. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Punch clear. Cops some unwanted attention. Munro. I don't think it was intentional, but that's always a free kick. Well played. What's he got on offer? He's been industrious. Taking out some frustration, possibly. Johnson. Munro is proving hard to pass. They're leading them a merry dance. The Ants have winners everywhere. They're playing with purpose and poise. Good thinking and good execution too. They're putting on a clinic.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
Wow. What a comeback that was.
This will be another one.
That's got to be one of the best games I commentated. Huffleston versus Broadview inclusive in round 13. Although, it's a shame my boys lost by a point in this one. But, congratulations to Broadview. They're making their first ever final series and, well, pretty much in the box seat to finish top.
Wins it out of the centre. Poor decision making.
It doesn't matter if Goodwood beat Kilburn, and if Broadview get up or Broadview get up against Kenilworth, or both teams lose. Broadview's got the better percentage than Goodwood.
It'll take his best, but we've seen him do it before.
That won't score. It's a disappointing result. Waiting for someone to come at him. White with a chance to relieve the pressure. Longmire. It's a tough game. The fans will be happy to see this. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Punch clear. Showing real strength. Look at him go. Bennett, they're bloodthirsty today. Gorringe, dangerous to leave on his own.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
Drop punt, that'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Tigers, a shot. What a debacle it's been. The big men fly. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. Great tackling technique there. Good ruck work, like Batman and Robin. Robinson, slick hands. It's a deep kick. McDonald takes a beauty close to goal.
It'll take something special, but maybe it's that kind of day.
He's completely shanked it and ended up missing everything. Tries a safe ball. McCluggage, that's good work rate. And they're away. Clark works hard to present. McCluggage kicks to space. It's been that kind of day for them. It's a dominant display. Bennett, strong grab. This ought to end in a goal. Can he finish it off?
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under not nearly enough pressure.
Touch and go. It's go.
Defence isn't just the thing that keeps the neighbour's dog out. This team's got a few too many downhill skiers for my liking.
The Ants, in this form, would challenge anybody. The big men fly. Longmire, Pavlidis, Johnson. Through the centre square he goes. He's had little impact so far. Kellett looking to pull one back, and that's exactly what he's done. Well played.
Not much has gone right for them today, but that was a great passage of play.
Can they get that scoreboard looking a bit more respectable? The big men fly. They have a good understanding, those two. Robinson somehow released the ball. He had prior opportunity.
He's suggesting he got something on it. Oh, I'm not sure he did.
Pinner pushes into space and receives the footy. Chips to half-back. Grintel on a lead. What's he got on offer? Searching kick. That's well played. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Clark has got loose. By hand. Pavlidis. I've liked his game today. Quality delivery by foot. They've picked their way through. Davis thwarts them again. Taking time to assess the options. That is not the place to turn it over.
That's what they call a good old-fashioned clanger. Kicking at his first.
He'll head for home. How's his radar? Pretty poor as it turns out. Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Ants have shown us all why they're in this premiership race up to their eyeballs. They're tough and skillful and adept at both perceiving and capitalising on opportunities and opposition weaknesses. They look like they've been playing together for a decade, such is the synergy and connection. They've made a good opponent look second-rate today.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. The big men fly. Robinson, Lucas, he'll work all day. That's commitment to the cause. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Punch clear. Farms it out. This is great pressure footy. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken.
The Ants would have to have an off day for someone to beat them, I think. They're just too strong across all lines, and their premiership is surely theirs to lose.
Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
We tried to do too much, not for the first time.
Gorringe is a beacon in that forward line.
They just haven't had an answer for him, nor many of his teammates, to be fair.
Has he got enough on it? Caldwell in the goal square takes a beauty.
The Ants continue to display a greater work ethic than their opponents, despite having the game parcelled up.
The margin grows again. Looks like the pass is on.
Is this the best team in the competition? The available evidence says yes.
The Ants are irrepressible. What a day this is turning into for them. Conway, he's rucked superbly in a losing cause. Pavlidis, Grintel, can they get themselves a consolation prize? Pokes it into the pocket, and the kick inside 50 lets them down. Taking time to assess the options. Shepherd, he'll be dragged if he keeps doing that. Playing for pride now. Shepherd spoils. Longmire in the thick of it as ever. He's besieged. A goal-scoring opportunity may have gone begging there. Bennett is hard to beat one-on-one. Short pass looks good. Caldwell has found some space. Penetrating ball. It's an exhibition in attacking footy.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
He backs himself, but he hasn't hit it well. A behind.
Not to worry, I'm sure there'll be another opportunity coming up very soon.
Brew, tasked with the kick in. Honours the lead. Clever kick. Ayres makes position. Junk times come early. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Clark can keep it moving. Can he find a teammate? Thumped away. The Ants are playing some great footy. Anyone's ball. Shepherd, it's not a fair fight. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Good ruck work. Comes free in the tackle. Lucas going for goal, flirting with the post. Will wait on the goal umpire. Only one behind.
Perhaps a little bit of complacency is creeping in. There was time and space to make that an easier shot.
The Tigers have been consigned to a face-saving exercise. Clark. This spells trouble. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The Ants have been magnificent, but they haven't had much opposition, to be fair. Conway. They won't blame him. Longmire. In no man's land. Solid tackle. Just shoveled it out. Smith. Keen to get this ball forward. Good disciplined defence. Cousins. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. They've got winners all over the park. He's hit up the lead. They're leading them a merry dance. Bennett with a chance to run. Takes the safe option. We're watching a very good side here. They're a delight to watch. And they're away.
The Tigers are ill-equipped to compete with this standard of the footy. There's no shame in losing, but they'd be really disappointed not to have competed more meaningfully.
McCluggage in his natural habitat. Conway, Longmire. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
Can they follow that goal up with another? Good ruck work. Lays it off. This will be his fifth inside 50. Caldwell marks it centre half forward.
The Ants are keen to make the absolute most of this, and why not?
He hasn't had much influence. Can he kick a goal? No. That's ended up taking the behind post. Tidy ball. Brew with a chance to relieve the pressure. The Tigers might be about to start something. Good work rate. What's he got on offer? Doesn't often waste it. Lohman has pushed into space. White, Davis gets there first. Cousins mops that one up. Gets his kick despite the heat. Clark. Rogers tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Garoni.
Dominating the disposal count doesn't always translate on the scoreboard, but it is today.
The two big men do battle. They cannot keep him quiet. Good thinking and good execution too. They're playing with purpose and poise. McDonald read it well and claims the mark. That's skillful. Gorringe can just about finish it himself. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. This is a joy to watch.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
Two already today. Can he make it three? You bet he can.
Normal service has resumed.
Normal service has resumed. The big men fly. Robinson gets the kick away. Shepherd wins the contest hands down.
It's not a gimme goal, but certainly one that should be kicked.
This will be a close thing. It's good.
He loved that one off the boot, and the goal umpire didn't have to move.
The Tigers are having a nightmare. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Lucas. Through the centre square he goes. It's a big kick. Is it big enough? Shepherd judged at the best and can have a shot.
He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
throws it on the boot and misses.
Gee, he'll be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
The Tigers have been embarrassed today. Quality delivery by foot. He's generally a good kick. Riding on a lead. That's well played. This is much better. Smith on centre wing is marked. They desperately need a goal. Pinnock, dangerous to leave on his own. He doesn't waste many. Maluel, it's a tough game. Not a lot of positives today. Insufficient intent. A few people not happy with that decision.
Harsh in the eyes of some, but I think it's a fair call.
The kick was centimetre perfect. They'll sweep this ball forward. Almost threw it out. They have absolutely spifflicated him. The Ants are giving them nothing. Good ruck work. Under pressure. That could come back to bite. Who's front and centre? Smith puts his head over it. Couldn't get a disposal. Maluel. It's no place for the faint-hearted. They've got the game won, but they're refusing to let up. Punch clear, like Batman and Robin. Lucas. The Ants are good with their hands. Knight is in the clear and marks uncontested.
He's batting at 100% so far.
Knight. He can hurt them again, and he does.
The Tigers haven't mustered much resistance. This one's been in the too hard basket for a while.
What a result. They'll be ecstatic about this. Caldwell wins it out of the centre. Robinson taken to ground. He's been run down like a wildebeest.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Cousins pushes into space and receives the footy. Grundy, they're building something dangerous here. Blasts away. Caldwell takes a beauty. What's he got on offer? It's a dominant display. They're a pleasure to watch. The Ants finishing strongly. Well played. The Ants consolidate their place at the top of the ladder, and you sense they could get even better. What did you make of that match, Half?
The Tigers are shell-shocked. They ran into a much better team, sure, but that doesn't explain the margin. It got too hard too quickly for them, and the bottom really fell out of them. The most upsetting part for their supporters will be that pride never kicked in at any point. I couldn't see any positives for them today, sadly.
Thanks for those insights, Half, and for your input today. On behalf of Daniel Harford, Gary Lyon and myself, Anthony Hudson, we hope you've enjoyed this match and we look forward to your company again soon.